Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Q&A with Dr. K. Today's question is, would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you? I would for sure rather be able to take back anything that I say. And so for those of you tuning in just for my answer, there you have it, you're good for the day. For those of you that want to know why, I believe that if you hear any conversation that is about you, it could actually be detrimental or harmful or halting your progress. And in order to demonstrate a little bit what I think about that, I want to read a small little excerpt from this book called The Practice by Seth Godin. I just finished it and I think it applies. His excerpt number 60, it's called Shun the Nonbelievers. And real quick, there's nothing wrong with the non-believers. They don't have a personality disorder and they're not stupid. They're simply not interested in where you're going, not educated in the genre for which you work, or perhaps not aware of what your core audience sees. If we can't embrace this, and if our focus is on the external validation, then the journey will always be fraught. It's culturally impossible to do important work that will be loved by everyone. The very act of being important means that it will have a different impact on people. And I think this applies really well because at least when you create something, when you're out and being spoken about your thoughts and ideas and trying to contribute generously, you're not doing it for everyone. You're doing it for someone. You have a target, you have an audience that you're speaking to. And so if you have the ability to hear any conversation that is about you, you may make the mistake of focusing on the feedback or on the conversation that is not from your audience, that is from people, who cares what John 1998 online has to say about your blog that you're writing if John isn't your target audience, right? So I think feedback is important, and this book goes into a lot of trying to decide what your target audience is and who to accept feedback from and who not to. But I think it's important. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you? I think taking back things that you say sometimes, especially if you're flying hot off the handle, might be more valuable. But to hear any conversation that's about you, if you don't filter that, right? If you don't have an idea of who is important and quite frankly, who is not, then I think that could harm you up pretty good. So just a little thought for you. For those of you that enjoyed this little excerpt, I'm going to be doing a book review on this book in a few days. I just finished it. I think it's fantastic. So stay tuned for that. And for the rest of you, until tomorrow, hope you're all having a good day. This has been another episode of Q&A with Dr. K.